The old house at the end of Maple Street had been silent for years. Its paint peeled like dead skin, its windows clouded with dust and grief. Most people passed it quickly, pretending not to notice the small shadow that sometimes moved behind the curtains. That shadow belonged to Eli, a 9-year-old boy who lived completely alone. Eli hadn't always been alone. 2 winters ago, laughter lived in that house. His mother used to hum while cooking. His father fixing broken things that didn't really need fixing. But one rainy night changed everything. A drunk driver. A twisted road. 2 lives gone before morning. No relatives came. No friends stayed. Social services tried, but the system was slow, overwhelmed, and then somehow forgot. And so Eli stayed. Every morning he woke up on the same creaky floor, wrapped in his father's old jacket. He learned to eat little so the food would last. He learned to stay quiet so no one would ask questions. He learned that crying didn't bring anyone back. At school he smiled when teachers looked his way. He said, "I'm fine." At night he whispered into the darkness, "Mom, Dad, I'm still here." The house answered only with silence. Until one day, a moving truck stopped outside. Eli watched from behind the curtain as strangers stepped out. A man, a woman, and a little girl about his age. They laughed. They talked loudly. They looked alive. Eli's chest tightened. Please don't notice me, he thought. But fate had other plans. The next morning a knock echoed through the old house. Eli froze. No one ever knocked. Eli didn't answer the door at first. He stood barefoot on the cold floor, heart pounding like it wanted to escape his chest. Another knock came, gentler this time. "Hi," a woman's voice called. "I'm sorry to bother you." Slowly, Eli opened the door just a crack. The woman's smile faded when she saw him. "Oh my God," she whispered. Behind her stood the man and the little girl, both suddenly silent. "Are your parents home, sweetheart?" the man asked carefully. Eli shook his head. "When will they be back?" "They're not coming back," Eli said softly. Something broke in the woman's eyes. That day the neighbors learned the truth. About the accident. About the empty house. About the boy who had been surviving alone for 2 years. They brought food, blankets, warmth. But more than that, they brought attention. Within days, authorities came. Papers were signed. Questions were asked. Eli was terrified. "They're going to take me away from my house. From Mom and Dad's things." That night, Eli packed a small bag and sat on the floor, crying silently. A knock came again. It was the neighbor, the woman. "We're not here to take anything from you," she said softly. "We just don't want you to be alone anymore." For the first time in years, Eli believed someone.